Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So today I would be talking about my 3D project. Uh, it is Project 2 from Studio SBEZ 1404 Section 1 Studio. Yeah. So today I will be explaining about my studio assignment which was given to me. Yeah. So hold on while I share my screen. I hope you all can see my screen. So this is the first picture of my studio project. So basically, what I want to talk about today is I will be discussing a few points on this project of mine. So about the appropriateness of the work. Uh, so basically, I think that my 3D design should be appropriate according to the laws of art this style. There are straight lines which you can see clearly, which are being used, and only black and white and primary colors are being used. We see squares and rectangles and also other geometrical shapes in my design. The design also ignores all natural forms and colors. Also, there are no forms which are being used over here. I only used spaces in my design. So, I think, so basically, what is the meaning in my design? The design is, I think I will use some second picture. Yeah, it will be a good idea to use another picture. Yeah, how about this one? So the meaning uh, is the in the design. It is basically interpretation of 3D spaces. So I have used principles of art this style to make my 3D spaces, which you can see over here. I have been inspired by art this style. So so how did I basically create this design? So I got my inspiration from people, especially people in my life, which inspired me to make my very first 3D design. So this is the first time I have made this type of design. Yeah. So the focal point in this design is the interpretation of my heart. Yeah. And which is full of important people and things which are too precious for me. The line of connections, you can see over here that these lines, all these lines, I think you can see my mouse right now. So these are all basically my entire design has been connected with each other. So the line of connection shows that how everything is linked with each other, and how they impact each other in different ways. It shows their relationship with each other. Then there are other different spaces which I showed, which are examples of other things which have different type of importance in our life. These things don't have to be focal point in our life, but they are necessary. And I use different colors to elaborate my feelings. Blue color is the blue color represents relaxation. Red color, it represents excitement. That when someone is excited and too much flow of emotion. So basically, there is like emotions, there are thoughts which are flowing from our mind into the body, and they have like a huge impact on us physically, emotionally, mentally, in all sorts of ways. So red color represents that. And then we have yellow color, which I have tried to use in my focal point. Yellow color is happiness, warmth, and sunshine. Yeah. It is very important in our life. The happiness, the warmth, the feeling of being comfort, it is very important to have in our lives, because without it, um, I think that life would be incomplete. Yeah. And black color, which I have used in my background, it represents mystery, power, elegance, and sophistication. So I have used it in my background because it is like all of my design is is made on top of the black color. Yeah. So all of my design has been made on top of the black color, which represents mystery, power, elegance, and sophistication. So what I'm trying to say is that everything in our life is based on these important things. The white color, which I have used in some of my line of connections and in some of my spaces, it represents purity and innocence. Yeah, that's. I have tried to use the white color over here. I think you can see my mouse. The white color in these connections and the connection between red spaces and yellow spaces, and then there are connection between yellow spaces and blue spaces. Yeah. So and they are all connected by the white line of connections, which means that how everything is linked with each other in a very pure and innocent way, that we tend to become innocent with our emotions, our feelings, and how we feel about things in our life. So, this is the type of meaning which I'm trying to interpret through this 3D design of mine. Then we have uh, design principles. Yeah. So the principles which I used in my design, it is unity. I can say that there is unity in my design. I will try to maybe add another picture to it. Just wait, yeah. I think I will use the top view over here. Yeah, this looks good. So basically, there is unity, and I can say that there is unity in my design because it has consistency of character, height, size, texture, color schemes of different elements. And then everything seems to fit in together. There is nothing that sticks out in this design like a sore thumb. Like when I look at this design from the top view, so I don't think that there is anything which might be not relevant to this design, or there might be something which is, I can say, irrelevant, yeah, or there is a space which doesn't have any meaning to it. So, yeah, I think this design, I can say that it has unity, which we can see in it. And then we have repetition. Yeah, there is repetition of geometrical shapes in my design, which I can see. Like see the yellow one on the top left corner, the yellow shape, and the white shape. So I can say that this is repetition. And then we have this blue shape on the uh, which are close to the circle, the red one and the blue one. They also have repetition. So yeah, and then there are also other geometrical shapes which in which you can see the repetition happening. And then we have simplicity. So I have tried to avoid all of the unnecessary detailing. I try to avoid unnecessary things and confusion. At least it's what I can, what I think. I don't see any um, complexity in this design. I can say that it might be a little bit. It might try to be a little bit sophisticated, but I don't see any element of sorry, what I can say, confusion, yeah, or complexity in my design. And then I have focal point. The focal point is the one in the center, the one in the middle in my design. This is my focal point, and some other spaces are as well. So my focal point is connected to all of the shapes in my design. So all of the shapes in my design have been connected by this focal point, because our heart is the center. Everything is related, is within our heart. Everything is connected with our heart. I mean, uh, imagine if someone is sad or heartbroken, then everything which you see in our life is affected by it. And everything in our life seems to be destroyed. I mean, if someone is not happy inside their hearts, um, then life seems meaningless and nothing seems to make sense. And then, yeah. So if you are not happy within your heart, then nothing will make sense. So all the other shapes are basically trying to represent that. If the center of this design is destroyed, then other things, they might seem meaningless and unconnected with each other, because the main center of connection has been broken. I hope you understand what I am trying to interpret in this design. And then I have proportion. I think everything seems to be in proportion, nothing seems to be out of proportion. Everything fits in, it fits in according to my point of view. I mean, everything, design is a type of thing which everyone might look at it differently in their own perspectives. But this is what I try to create. And then we have balance. So this design of mine, it is asymmetrical. It is asymmetrically balanced and asymmetrically designed. So yeah. So I think that this is all which I have to say for my design. Yeah, I can show you some other pictures from all the different perspectives. This one, I can say that, I mean, when I look at my own design, it's like wow, because maybe I put in a lot of effort in it, or I don't know, but it seems very beautiful to me, especially the white line of connections. The way how pure they look, and it really catches my eye. And of course, yellow one is my favorite. I love to show yellow color in all of my designs, and red one too. So basically, most of the things in my life are related to this color, because maybe I am a very emotional man or what. Yeah, so I will show you some more. Maybe this one. I think I don't remember showing this one to all of you. So, and this is when I a long time back, when I was first trying to make my design, because my design, it went through many phases and many uh, thoughts of mine while I was making this design. I wanted to remove some simplicity from my life. I don't know why. I thought that I was too simple. So I wanted to add some complexities, try to explore more things. And I see that uh, my I try to interpret myself when I make my design. They show the type of personality I have. So you can see the amount of complexity in this design. So many geometrical shapes and so many things that it like um, everything like uh, clashes with each other. And so yeah, I don't know if I'm making myself too clear, but this is what happened. And then it went through another phase like this. All the line of connections, they were very uh, like here and there, they showed different type of things. So yeah, this is the phases which my design went through up till, and then I got to this beautiful design of mine. Yeah, when I found my true self through this exercise. So I think this project was very informative for me. Not just because I learned principles of design or it was some kind of assignment that I went through. No, actually, this design was when I make 3D projects and 2D projects. So they teach me about myself. They activate my thought process. I try to find myself in these designs of mine, and I learn from them that what type of person am I. I never thought so deeply about things before I started making these designs. So yeah, so these exercises, these assignments, they mean a lot to me. Apart from my learning, it actually teaches me a lot when I think about myself and what I want, and how the things are moving around me, and the type of everything important in my life. So, and then I try to represent it. I think about it, and then I practically implement it in my design. So the feeling is all the way like next level. And yeah, for you it might be a simple design which I made. You may look at it like just a 3D project, but for me it is interpretation of my life. So yeah, so I think that this was it. I can talk about it for hours. I can, if you look at the white line of connection or the line of connections or any shape in this design, I can talk to you about them in for hours and hours, and I will not stop talking because they mean so much to me. It might be a simple design for you, but for me, it is a process which I went through. So each and every line, each and every shape, space, I can talk about it for hours and hours, and I will not stop. But I think I have limited time over here, so I would like to uh, end my meeting now and say goodbye to all of you. I wish I had more time to talk about this design of mine, and how important it is for me. But I think it's time for me to go. So goodbye, everyone, and have a nice day. Have nice time in life. Yeah, and I would like to say that Dr. Hasanuddin and Madam Hijja and Dr. Siti Noor Hana, all of them helped me a lot to go through this process, and they basically helped me to go through the process of making the project. uh, but uh, but basically for me they were also helping me to go to find myself and go through the process of uh, learning about my personality and everything. I mean, it was not like they might not be intentionally doing it, but because this project has some of my emotional feelings and it has my emotional involvement attached. I'm emotionally attached to this 3D design or 2D designs of mine. So yeah, so I think this is it, and I hope to see you all soon next time. And I hope that you enjoyed my presentation and my project. So goodbye, everyone, and yeah, and I hope to see you all soon. So excuse Isfar. Yeah. By the way, I didn't tell you my full name, right? My full name is Isfar Mahmood, and my matric number is A20BE4004, and I'm from UTM. Yeah. Bye bye. Have a nice time. So.